everybody, welcome to the 8th edition Warhammer 40k Battle Reports. I'm back with Owen from Game with the Cooler, and we're going to be playing a 1,500 point, I guess, match play is the term. Yeah, I keep like wanting to use Age of Sigmar terms in this new edition of 40k, and sometimes they're right and sometimes they're wrong, because it's not War Scroll, it's data sheet, but match play is the same. We're doing the point value stuff. And I'm
giant War Scroll cards for my guys.
Well, data sheets. But we had that. Well, I mean, it's funny because in second edition 40k you had that. You actually had data faxes for all of your vehicles and stuff. I would love that. They have that in Age of Sigmar right now. Actually, you can buy a whole thing of, like War Scroll like
very
sheets.
Bland, generic artwork on the back. I want a guardsman just like hanging out.
Everyone is just a picture
all
of
clean and like shaved and just like sitting there. And there's Tyranids and Death and Carnage behind him.
And for every army, for Tau, for like for every single army, it's all the same thing. Yeah, no, I don't think you're gonna get that. But we've got I guess this is the second now as I work my way through my old, third now as I work my way through my old 40k armies and try them in the new edition. This time it's gonna be my Blood Ravens. And I'm facing a not all tanks guard army, although he just can't quit the Hellhammer, can you?
No, why would I? Why would I? Go ahead, make an argument. Why I shouldn't just bring a good tank.
600 points a good tank. It is really good.
692.
I thought it was 19.
19. That's
19. It was because it wasn't quite 700. That's right. That's right. But it's a good chunk of the army. It's over a third of the army, which is pretty crazy. So I'm using the Vanguard detachment today, which was different from I used the battalion one. No, whichever the company size one is. I think it's battalion. But this time's the Vanguard, which is the elite themed one. So I can do the 1st and 10, which is Terminators and Scouts. And you're using a regular battalion, which is the company size one.
Imperium. We brought a whole menagerie of guys.
Well, then you've got a Lord of War attachment and a flight. No, you've got enough planes. You don't have to have the flight wing. You just have the aim attached. That's right. So you have one more plane. You have to take the flight wing as well. So 2 detachments for you, 1 detachment for me. We'll share the armies. We'll roll permission and we'll get started. So there's my Vanguard detachment. I've got a Space Marine captain in Terminator armor with lightning claws. That's my Blood Raven captain. And then a librarian, what you call it, chaplain with a Crucis Arcanum, which is actually pretty great now. It's a power maul. Yep, and a Stormbolter in Terminator armor. Then my elite choices, I've got a 10-man Terminator squad with 2 assault cannons and 4 chain fists. I've got a 5-man Terminator assault squad with a sergeant with an Hammer Storm Shield, and then 4 guys with lightning claws. I've got 1, 2, 3 dreadnoughts, a Ven dreadnought, 2 dreadnoughts, all with assault cannons, and one of the dreads and the Ven dread. Sorry, actually, one of the dreads has a heavy flamer. The other ones have storm bolters. Finally, just for some infiltration and disrupting the lines, I've got a coolio little unit of scouts. And that's it. 1,500 points of Blood Ravens. And it's 1,500 points of guard. We've got Valkyrie, 2 infantry squads.
Rapid fire missiles, not the Hellstrike.
Not Hellstrike this time. Okay, so they've got the rocket pods.
Rocket pods and las cannons.
There you go. And then we've got 2 squads of heavy bolters. And we've got over here 2 squads of heavy bolters. We've got 2 Vindicare Assassins, apparently working in tandem, and a Tech Priest, who I assume his job is just to hang out behind this thing, bodging it back together, which is the Hellhammer Battle Tank. And then for HQs down here, we got a Lord Commissar, a Colonel,
Psyker,
and a Primaris Psyker.
A Company Commander.
Company Commander, the Power Fist. There it is. So 1,500 points of Imperial Guard. So we're on up an Eternal War mission. We've got 4, which will be Big Guns and Retire. We actually played that one before, so let's... we haven't done Retrieval, we haven't done No Mercy, we haven't done Secure and Control, so we're just going to reroll until we get one of those. That's 4 again. That's 1, which is going to be Retrieval mission. We'll try that one. Table set up for Retrieval. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives all placed on the table. I placed the 4th one after the roll-off, so I'll be rolling on the deployment style to see what deployment we're using, and then picking my deployment zone. So we have nothing but homemade terrain on this table, which is to say non-GW terrain. And we're really struggling with what to call it. The simplest solution we've come up with is everything's a barrier. Because intact buildings are kind of hard to deal with. There's rules for ruins and climbing on ruins. They don't really work for anything else. So we use the climbing rules from ruins, which means you just measure vertically and measure across for getting on top of it for infantry. And vehicles, flyers, bikes... Sorry, vehicles, bikes, and monsters can't on top of us, like fly. But for actually claiming cover, if you're a non-infantry unit, you have to be within an inch of it to claim cover. And if you're an infantry unit and you can see over it and you're obscured, then you can claim cover. So for instance, if there's an infantry unit on this, they can claim cover from units shooting this way, obviously, but not shooting this way. And that's really our only solution, is to do barriers. And that way,
because to really stress the point, there is no rules for buildings.
There aren't. Not for intact buildings, no.
Like, you can play them as ruins, and you can
read the ruins things 2 ways. Either you have to be in it or you don't. And we played it as you don't. Most people think you have to be in it. It doesn't stay that.
Right.
So we're just going to make it barriers, which means that, for instance, if this guy's within an inch of this, and at least 50% obscured, he'll gain cover.
And we're going to expand barriers to non-infantry.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's
so
the two little exceptions. Everything's a barrier, and it works for everyone.
And it works for everyone, basically. And of course, you can't shoot over barriers you can't see over top of. So for infantry, it works just as well, because they could get cover from this, but obviously, if they're behind this, they're not getting cover, they're just getting out of line of sight. And that's it. So we'll roll for deployments, and I'll start deploying. Maps, and we got a 3, which will be search and destroy, so table quarters with a 9-inch bubble in the middle you cannot deploy into. Take this quarter over here and deploy my first units. It's in space. And we're deployed. So for my army, I've got some infiltrating scouts over here next to an objective. I've got the Terminator squad, or so the Dreadnought squad, hanging out next to this objective. This objective is loose, and then you've deployed in your quarter. Infantry squad peeking out on both sides, because obviously they're near a barrier with the company commander in the middle. Another infantry squad behind that barricade. We got the double assassinators here up on top, and then in behind the Hellhammer and the 2 Valkyries, both with infantry squads in them. I've got my 10-man Terminator squad in space. We're actually going to divide it into 2 5-man teams using the combat squad rule, and my 5-man assault squad, and then I've also got my chaplain and my captain. So you've got Smite.
And Psychic Barrier and Terrifying Visions.
Okay.
Because you can either pick or roll.
And you'll pick.
I'm going to pick.
That makes sense. I've got 4 CPs. This one is First Blood, Slay the Warlord, Linebreaker for VPs at the end of turn 5, 6, or 7. And then 3 each for these objectives if they're held. These?
Nope.
Nope. I had first drop. All right. So I'm going to go first.
I could re-roll it.
Do you want me?
Not really.
Didn't think so.
I'm going to need that.
Turn 1 movement phase. We're just going to move slightly. Like yeah. And like yeah, and like yeah, and be done. Guys will just shuffle, be near the objective.
You're not going to drop all your Terminators?
Nope.
But now's your chance. When I
Phase done. Shooting phase done. Salt phase done. Over to you. Phase planes.
We're going to fly
40.
something like that.
Okay.
They can go like 45, I think.
Sure.
Either way, I'm going like 30.
Okay. Flying over
this
here.
corner.
Shoot some scouts.
Yep.
Big trucks.
Well, they could do it later. That's probably the advantage of grab shoot.
Of grab shoot. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was asking if you could grab shoot.
1 in 6 die. So.
Yep.
Oh wait, do I want to drive this way and try and kill that guy? My gun's only range 36. Yeah, I did.
Can you drive through your commissar?
Commissar's gonna move
Okay, just saying.
forward,
Okay, just saying.
and then he'll just drive his 10 to there. Mr. Engineer's just gonna follow.
Up with the Psyker.
And then everybody's hanging out.
Okay.
So we're gonna do some psychic powers. I'm gonna add 1 to my save on my big guy, potentially. I think I need a 7.
So he gets +1 for his Astra vehicle, and he's now got a 2+ save.
Yeah, big gun into that guy.
Gonna shoot into my Dreddy?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
How many shots?
8.
That works. 6, 8. Hitting on 4s. Yeah.
2.
Wounding on 3s,
Top
probably.
7, yep.
2 wounds,
2 wounds.
-4, no
Minus
cover.
4, no cover. Okay, so I get a no save. 6 shrugs for being venerable. See if I ignore these wounds. I ignore 1, so I've only taken 5. Left. Last cannons.
4s. 1 hit. 3s. 1 wound. -3.
-3.
You get cover
so
against this.
2 up becomes a 5 up. That's a 2, so no.
Take D6. 5.
5, 6 ups. Probably kills me.
Here's hoping.
Oh yeah.
3.
3
Just
is exactly
barely.
right.
Do you roll it? Because it's your own?
Nope. All done his guns. Who's
That's
next?
killed everyone out of line of sight there. He'll try shooting his las cannon on a 5, because guard. Nope.
BD6.
Firing his rockets. He's got 2 of them. D6. He's going to get 8. Hitting it on 5s because he's flying, shooting heavies. And he'll get 3. And there's strength 5, so 5's to wound. 1.
2 up. We're good. You're up then. You're -1?
I am.
Oh, then I failed.
We have a cover
Good.
save.
Yeah, but I'm 3 up normally. One's left.
Yep, shoot his pods into those guys.
Do it.
How many? 10? That's a roll. 8, 9, 10. Hitting on 5s. 2. Wounding on 3s. 1. -1.
Okay. 4 up. We're good. Cannon.
Hits. 2s.
Wounds.
-3.
6. Nope.
He's dead.
First blood for 1 VP, and it's over to turn 2, top of. Let's see what we can see. Movement. These guys are just going to pivot over like so.
They can fight.
We'll back up like so. Guys move. Just walking over here. Get within 12. Pistol you. Time to drop some Terminators. It's got to stay 9 inches away, so we're going to hang it over here. Alright, so just getting everybody down here. So we can rock and or roll. Finding myself, I forgot my teleport numbers. I'm going to put one right here and one right here at the start of the game, because I have 2 Terminator squads, one of which I combat squatted, which are spots I can pull guys back to at the end of the game. So my chaplain's going to join them. So there we go, Terminator squad in the building. These guys with the captain and the chaplain on the bottom. And then over here, we got a Terminator squad deep striking next to the scouts and the flyer. First 6 shots in that Valkyrie from the guy who didn't move. Hit on 4s, because you're a flyer. And a wounding on 5s. You're down to 7, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, burn -1.
4+. Takes nothing.
Sir. Nothing. Oh, sorry. 4s. That was 1 hit. 4s to wound, or 5s to wound, actually, because you're not double. Nothing. And this guy's going to be hitting on 5s, because he did move with a assault cannon. 1, wounding on 5. Wounds, -1.
4+.
Takes wounds.
Down
And
to
then
13.
he's got a heavy flamer, so nothing else. Here, the scout's going to fire some bolt pistols wildly and yellingly into this, whatchamacallit, Valkyrie. Hitting on 3s, because they're scouts.
4s, because I'm...
Oh, because you're flyer, that's right. And then, because you're not hovering right now. And then 5s to wound. Nothing. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Times 4 is 16 shots, rapid fire from the Stormbolters. Here we go, on 4s, because you're a flyer. That was pretty good. And then 5s to wound. 5s to wound. Just 3.
3+. He's okay, -1.
Okay.
13.
Assault cannon on 4s. Hits 4 times. Wounds on 5s. 2, -1.
4+. He's okay.
Let's fire this guy's Stormbolter into your Tech Priest.
They're not a closer visible unit.
Oh, I guess they are. To him? Probably not. Alright, I guess we can't, because there's closer dudes and he's a character, so I guess we'll fire into... can we see her? No. I guess we'll fire into the guard squad. The guardsman hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 3, strength 4, Stormbolter. 2 saves for guard.
Nope. 1, and then we'll put a wound on the heavy B.
Okay, so I've got 2 in rapid fire range for 8 shots, and then 2 out for 4 more for 12 shots in the remaining guardsmen. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s for rights of battle.
There you go.
And then taking out the 1s and 2s, winning on 3s, going for 3s. That's going to be 5, 8. 5 ups.
5+. We made 2, so 6.
6 dead. Cannon shots, 6 shots on 3s, rerolling 1s, and then winning on 2s.
I was going to say, is it 4 because you moved, but you hit with all of them anyway.
I didn't move though. I deployed by Terminator. Didn't actually move.
Count as moving.
There didn't.
5 is enough to kill them
Okay.
all. Oh, they have 6 ups, I suppose.
Yeah.
5, 6+. Oh, look, they all died.
Okay. The guns. Let's do some charges. Charge into these 2 characters here with the Terminator squad. Pistol from him.
6. Nope. And her last pistol. Nope.
No. Need a 9. I need 8 actually. No, I need a 9 because I have to be more than 9.
Outside,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That'll do.
That'll do.
So we're gonna go power into them.
Well, they're dead.
I'll try and charge the same target with him. 6, he's gonna fail. But I could reroll that 1. I'm going to. 11. So he's just gonna go over top. And go over here. I guess you can go around to there. I'm standing right here because I'll climb this and then be within an inch. Charge the captain on boxcars. Don't make it. I think your last pistols out of range, but you can. Oh no, it should be in range if I can charge. Yeah, so give it a try.
But you could be 13 inches out and still.
That's true. Yeah.
But I missed it.
We're gonna do. Well, we'll do my chargers. So we'll do the chaplain against your Astropath.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do primary psyker. So he's got 3 approaching stacks hitting on 2s. So all hits.
Up is
And then
3.
strength +2, so strength 6, 2s. 2 wounds.
I don't have a save.
That's 1, so 6 up.
Nope.
Nope,
Down
takes
to
2.
2.
Charging unit is going to be the Lightning Claw Terminators.
I guess I could interrupt this.
If you want to spend 2 CPs, yep.
I mean, they might kill somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay, go for it.
I got 6. I'm going to go down to 4.
Okay.
I'm going to attack with my Primary Psyker.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to try and force stab your unit of Terminators there.
Do it.
Hitting on 3s. Bap, bap, bap.
Bap, bap, bap.
Strength 5.
4. Toughest 4.
2.
Toughest 4. Yep.
3s. 1, 2.
1, 2.
And it's -1.
Okay, so 3 up becomes 2 up. Straight 2 up becomes 3 up. Fail 1. So
D3 wounds.
3. So it's gonna kill 1 guy.
Yep.
We'll just kill a lightning claw guy. So we'll pile in.
Yep.
Burp. Burp. Actually, these guys don't really need to move. Claw guys got 3 into your primary psyker. All on 3s. All hits. And then strength 5, I believe.
3s?
No, 4.
No, because the normal strength, you reroll everything.
And I roll everything. So 2. Or minus 1.
6+. Gotta make them at least 1. I do. Down to 1.
All right.
Your hammer's actually gonna have to fight.
That's right. 2 attacks on 4s. I got 6 attacks into them. On 3s. All hit. And then on
4, actually.
That was 4, so 4s.
Reroll.
And rerolling because of lightning claws. So 4 wounds. Minus 1.
3 up goes to a 4 up. You did 4 wounds?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, well, we didn't kill anybody.
I'm gonna hit you with my Omnissiah axe.
Sure thing.
Hitting on 4s, because I'm not real good at fighting.
1.
Strength 5, though. 3. -2 to your save.
Okay, I'll use it in the Storm Shield guy. 3 up. We're good.
Good.
Alright, well, I'm the only one making a Battle Shock test, but I'm good.
Later.
Peace out.
Peace suit. You didn't even get hurt.
I know, right? There's going high behind the tank.
Can't get us if we hide behind a giant machine wall.
It's true.
And then I have to move my flyers.
Fly.
Yep.
Pivoting, you have to go 24.
20.
So from the... So
I have to
there.
go land on that thing over
You
there.
have to land on him.
Well, I can go further. I just end up on top of that. Please don't fall. There we go.
Alright.
He's gonna just fly 36 over there.
Okay. Spinning and flying. Heading over here. Phase.
When you run?
No, instead of shooting during the shooting phase. You might not be able to. I don't. If you flee, I don't think you do anything in the second phase. We'll look. You can flee and do it.
Smite.
Sure.
So it's gonna hit him because he's closest. I get it off, so you take D3 mortal wounds.
Sure.
And you take 1.
Right. So
Sniper.
access rifle time, shooting phase. Yeah, go for it.
2+.
Hits.
2+.
Nope.
I'm gonna use a reroll for my shooting phase.
Okay.
Wounds.
Okay.
It does D3 wounds.
Vault save doesn't work against you.
So you take 2.
Okay. Go down to 2. Exodus. Yep.
Hits. Wounds. And kill.
Dead.
Yeah, big tank. Go everything into them except for the main gun.
Okay.
Just gonna shoot this squad.
Okay.
So flamethrowers. 12. These 1s and 2s go away. Take 6 on
6.
3+.
3 up. Okay. 3 plus.
1
2.
down.
1 guy goes down. And
Las cannons. 1 hit. 2 wounds. It'll be -3. So
Okay.
it's
Storm
relevant
shield.
who takes it.
Good.
It's okay. Battle cannon. 3. Hitting on 4s. 1, 2. 2s. This will be relevant again.
3 plus. Double dead.
They do D6. So he died and then does 1 wound to the other guy because he couldn't take them all.
Oh, we have to do them one at a time, actually.
You failed both, so it doesn't really matter.
But which one of those? The one wouldn't have killed him.
I'll say, well, sure, the 1
Right,
and then
because
the
like
2. I see what you're
it
saying.
matters which one. It matters which one.
I rolled
it
them
was.
separately.
We'll do 1 to 3. 1 guy's dead. 4 to 6. The other guy's dead.
Sounds good.
4 to 6 is 2 dead.
3Bs and 3s. 4. 3+.
3 up. Got 1 left.
And autocannon. All we've got left. Does not wound.
Okay,
Needs it.
shooting them.
10 shots. He is not slouching it today. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 2s. 4 invulns.
Okay. Well, it's the same.
Cover.
That's the same. That's right. Yeah. 4 dead.
Yep. Damage
2
3 on each one.
Okay.
His last pistol,
Sure.
because I paid for a plasma he
Do
can't
it.
use. Oh wait, he can't shoot. What am I doing?
He ran away.
He ran away.
That's right.
So we're over here.
Okay.
That's all the shooting I have in that section of the board. I'm just gonna roll his last cannon into this guy. 5. Nope. His missiles. 5. Hitting on 5s. 2. Wounding on 5s. 1 at -1.
Good.
1.
4 plus.
Nope, that's right. They're 3+.
Yeah.
I remember. Other one's gonna try. Last cannon. Misses. Missiles.
Miss.
6.
Oh, sorry. Shots.
Yep. And that's it. 5s. 2.
2.
And 5s. Nothing.
Terminator.
Yep.
Okay.
I made it.
Yeah, you sure did. Attacks.
Hitting on 5s. 1.
One.
Wounding on, I think, 2s. Let me double check.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm strength 8.
Let's see what I get. I'm dead
so
anyway.
you're
It doesn't
dead.
matter. So he's dead. Only 3.
And come towards the
Towards
nearest
Captain.
enemy.
Go get him. For them, 1, they're good. I lost 4. Top of 3. Things looking pretty grim. So we're just going to go party over here. And hang out behind this building. Stay where they are. Stay where he is. Oh, what the hey. Let's go. Let's go for it. We're going to walk down to here, I guess. Captain will move. Just walk towards you. Stay within 6 of him. Assault cannon. It's going to shoot your big tank. Because why not? And reroll 1s. And on 4s, 2 hits, 5s to wound. Nothing. So outer range for rapid firing, so 8 shots. It's going to be on 4s. Because you are flying, and then 5s, 2 saves.
Fails.
Take in on 5s, because you moved. 1, 2. On 5s, 1, -1. Takes
fail.
Flamer into the, I guess, this one.
Give him flamethrower.
4. On 5s, 1, 2, 3, -1.
4 plus.
Take 2.
Down
Goes
to
to
11.
11, yep. Assault cannon on 4s, didn't move. And then on 5s, 1 more, 5 up.
4 up, but he's okay.
Oh, 4 up, okay. And then the second one, rapid firing Stormbolter on 4s, does wounds. And then 6 shots in the assault cannon on 4s, 1, 2. Nothing. Charge it, captain's going in.
Flamethrowers. 12.
3s.
8. 12. 3s. Lots of 1s.
I like it.
Take 5.
Okay, 5 saves, 3 up. Take 2. Keep going. 7 shots on 6s.
Gets
1, 2 plus.
2. Wounds, -4. Take 3 more. So
Okay,
5.
got 5, got 1 left.
Las cannons. Nope. Auto cannon. Nope. Demo cannon. Gets 1 shot. Nope. And heavy bees. 1.
Is
3.
it?
Nope.
Nope. Alright, does he make it?
Yes?
Yeah, I'm within 4.
'Cause you're within 4.
Yeah, I'm good. Alright.
That one.
Terminator's gonna charge in. I'm gonna go 8.
8. So he's got to be within 9.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
With an inch. He's got 5 attacks because of his lightning claws. Hit on 2s.
3 rolling
1
1s.
rolling
He
1s.
inspires himself.
Does indeed. And then winning on 5s.
Strength 5.
Strength 4, actually. Yeah, it's only 6s.
Are we rolling
Rerolling
everything?
everything. 1, 2, 3. -1.
4 plus. Takes
Take 1.
1.
This goes in on 4s. 1 hit. Winning on 4s. Does wound.
4 for the captain, 5 for the little guy.
Sure.
5's on the little guy. 3.
1, 2, 3.
Moving on 2s. 1, 2. -2.
Ha! Bad, so it's D3.
Was it 1 or 2?
1.
Oh, my bad. I'll reroll.
It doesn't matter as long as it's 3 plus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2.
dead.
Yeah. 2 hits.
1, 2.
On
And then
2s.
2s.
-2. He's dead.
He's dead. Yeah, only left. Bottom 3. It's all you, buddy. Marking some guard squads back here.
Right.
Plasma gun. Getting ready to rickroll them Bodrettis. And they can walk after this too. Drop it onto this Valkyrie. Both of them in hover mode now.
Yep.
Elhammer's just gonna dirtle around, get back in the objective.
Move back on point. Move back closer.
Give some
Hide
busted
behind big
saves.
guy.
Yep. Be back on the tank from the
The one
priest,
boss,
so he's
priest
fine.
fix it.
Yep.
Yep.
Psych phase. Do you wanna?
I'm not going to cast because I'll just die.
Okay.
And over here. So we'll just start shooting it. We'll open with the las cannons on these guys.
Sounds good.
Didn't move. So hitting on a 4.
One. Okay.
Hits. Wounding on a 3. Nope. And then his missiles.
12
12.
shots.
Hitting on 4s.
And then winning on 5s.
Strength 5. Wounding on 5s. They do 2.
2 -1.
4 plus. 1.
Take another one. Down to 6. I assume you're shooting the wounded one.
Yeah, the wounded one.
Yeah. Last cannon.
Misses. How many rockets?
11. Jeez, these rocket pods are mad.
Hitting on 4s.
They didn't move.
They're not
1,
good
2, 5 wounds. Chipping away.
though. 2. Oh, that did just as good. Minus
2 more.
1.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
it
it
does.
goes to 4.
Alright, that'll do.
Rage plasma. All right.
4s.
That.
Oh, he hit with 1. And he didn't die.
Now
Winning
4
on a
wounds?
3 because
7?
it's strength 8 when you overcharge.
Oh, okay.
That's
Wow.
why I was like, do I do it?
Doesn't
But
do it.
he didn't.
Jeez.
5s. 1
What?
hit. 5s. Nope.
Okay.
And
It's
then-
4s because you didn't move. You just deployed.
Disembarked.
Doesn't
isn't
count as moving. No, because you can move afterwards.
Oh.
Not that matters.
I did one then.
Okay, and we're good. Rifles, times a million.
God, they're so bad.
And 5s. Sorry, 6s actually.
I used all my...
Oh my god!
You're
Down 3. You're the worst.
They're shooting everything in that dread.
Do it.
Heavy B on 4s.
Yeah, rocking it.
And 1 crack grenade from the sergeant.
No. And then super plasma.
There's 7 of them.
Oh, there's just plasma guns in there. No plasma gun. Guns.
The rest. And 6s. Oh, they did 3 again.
Oh, jeez. Looking for 3s.
They did another one.
Down to 2. All done. No tests for me. It's my turn 4. Movement phase. Can I walk over here? Because I can ignore your base. Just stay an inch away from you. I'm going to walk over here. Teleport home with these jerks. Whoop. Back to home base. Party over here.
Is that the end of the movement kind of thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Shoot some guns. And actually, sorry, I should be within 6 of it, so I can actually be closer to your mooks as well if I want to be. Let's do some guns. We're going to start with these guys into your guard squad here. They're going to shoot storm bolters, times 16. 3s, 1s and 2s go away. And then 3s again. Looks like 7.
5.
5 cannon, 3s. And then 2s. Need all these to wound. Nope, 4 wounds.
6s. 4 more. 9
So that's 9 dead. The heavy can still be alive if you want.
No, the plasma gun's gonna be alive.
Okay. Well, no, it's only 9 wounds, which means the heavy will have a wound left. Because it's got 2 wounds, remember?
Or it'll be dead.
There's 11 wounds. Sorry, I realized he was actually 2 guys.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So, Dreddy, who's badly wounded, will go. He's going to heavy flame the bird and assault cannon the little guy.
Ah, he's mocking you with his plasma gun.
I bet he is. And then, it's 4s because I moved. And 2s twice. -1.
6.
Nice cause. No, he's dead. And then we heavy flame the bird 5 times on 5s. 2 -1.
4 plus.
Take
Takes
2.
2.
Goes down to 9. This guy's gonna shoot the guard squad. 4 storm bolter shots on 3s, and then 3s to wound. 1 save, 5 up. Kills the guardsman, and then 6 assault cannon shots. Hitting on 4s because I moved. Hitting on 2s. 3.
6. Makes
We're
1.
gonna do double Dreddy into this vehicle. 1 first.
Las cannon. Nope. And missiles. 4. 6s. Nope.
Okay.
And you make it.
He makes it.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
And
other
this
one.
guy makes it. And he's gonna go 11. He's actually gonna go stand over this way.
Sure.
Yeah, he's gonna stand over this way. Gonna charge your guard squad?
Heavy B.
Oh no, I don't want to do that because I don't want to be visible to your big bang tank. Actually, charge to here because I don't want to be visible to that guard tank at the end of all this. They're gonna try and charge the big bird, and they go 10. So just within 1 inch of the base, inch of the base, inch of friends. 3s and 3s. 1, 2, 3 go away, and then this is all the Dread Uncle's combos from the Dreads.
Dead.
-3 your save, get 6s.
Oh, that's true. He ain't what, 5?
5, yep. 3 have to go through.
Dead.
Does he blow up?
6.
No.
Nope. I
There's
want that
room.
to happen once. I gotta re-roll it.
Okay.
Come on.
Just for these mooks.
They're trying to beat a 7. They fail by 1.
8.
So one of
So
them
one guy.
dies.
No.
Want to just take rando?
Rando.
Yep.
4.
Jumping back in their flyer.
Same peace out.
You can fly away. I guess it has to stay in hover mode actually. Because
For them to get in. Yeah.
So it's only gonna be able to go 20, but it's gonna go 20 away from you.
Peace. That's more than 20. So he's done. These guys are inside. Other movements.
He's gonna go run.
Okay.
Actually, no, I can't see anybody. Can I just drive over this stuff?
Don't think so. Can run.
3. There you go, 13. So it'll just end up over here. These guys are just going to hang out to make sure that they secure the point. These little duders are
It's 3 in the middle, remember. So you might not be in range.
Oh. There we go.
Okay. On the tank with Psyker. Moving over with snipers. They can see somebody.
What was he in?
Keep moving the guard.
And they're just going to be wrapping around this as they do.
You don't want to run.
Might as well. I guess there's nothing to shoot.
2
So
more?
we'll go another 2.
Let's say you can get close to this thing. Got your gun,
You
yep.
can still see them.
Sure, go for it. You can shoot the 2-wound tank.
He'll try and shoot the wounded one, yep.
Makes sense.
Last cannon on a 5.
Nope.
And missile pods, 9.
Chasing 5s again, because they're heavy.
Chasing 5s, yep. Getting
There you go.
5.
It's enough.
That was
And
better than they
5s
did
to
when they
wounds.
needed 4s. And he does 1.
1, okay.
4 plus?
4, we're good.
Fine.
All right, going to 5. Let's see what we can see. Movement phase. We're going to move these guys. Just to try and get to some terrain. And we're going to go to there. You'll be in 3 in the middle. Terminator's going to move. I'm pretty sure everybody can still see Big Boy.
Flyer.
He's pretty huge, yep. Go to there, go to there. Trey's gonna go stand over here, still seeing your flyer. This Trey's gonna go walk like yeah. I don't know why I'd even move. I'm just stay where I am. Guns, gonna double tap my storm bolters into the bird. Looking for 3s. 1s and 2s go away. Time to 7, so 5s.
Yep.
Needs 11 wounds here. I caused 3 saves.
3 plus. He's okay.
And on 4s, because I moved. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5s. 1, -1.
4 plus. He's okay.
Flamer.
Oh, there you go.
This one, D6. Does 2 on 5s. Does 2, -1.
He's okay.
I move the assault cannon, so 5s. 1 wound. You're gonna have to do 1 wound. Nope. Back ready, storm bolter. 1 hit. Wounds, -1. Or sorry, not minus nothing, but you're fine. And the assault cannon did not move this time yet. And on 3s, that's right. And then we're on 5s. I like to do 1 wound with the 30-something shots. Nope. Charge Terminators.
Okay.
Big guns, no whammy. Yep.
6.
6s.
They get 3. Wounding on 3s. They do 1. 3 plus.
3 up. We're good. 5
Good.
cannon misses. All right, let's see if I get you.
8.
8.
Think you're moving 9.
Probably gonna have to re-roll. Yeah, let's re-roll that. 3, sorry. 10. That'll do.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah. Burp. File. All right, so lots of power fists. Comes the power fists. -1 hit, sitting on 4s. 1, 3s to wound. D3 wounds. Oh, sorry, you get a 6 plus save, but I do 3 wounds if you don't.
I made it.
Great. 4 chain fists on 4s. 1 hit, 4, 3s, wounds, -4, so no save, 2 wounds. Give me the royal bird. Nope. 5.
Goodbye.
He's 8. Forward a little bit, so you can see those Terminators.
Getting range with this big gun.
Yep. Moving up.
Walking along with the guard. He's going to be slowed. They'll get there eventually if the game continues.
Move on the point, make sure that one's held.
And mulligans in case she dies.
Sure thing.
Shooting.
Gun the clock.
Big gun.
Yeah.
See if we even need to shoot anything else. Probably not.
Oh, jeez.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on 4s. And 2s. 7 5-ups.
7 5-ups. We're doing great. Hiya.
Fail 5.
They're all dead.
And shoot his guns at the one that he can see. Well, he can still see.
You can still see both, yeah.
Last cannon on a 5. Nope. Missiles. 9.
On 5. So should do it.
3,
Got 2 wins left.
6, 9. Hitting on 5s. 2, 3. Wounding on 5s. 1. +1, -1. He's
Good.
fine.
The game keeps going. It does not. So we count them. You've got Warlord, First Blood, and then you've got 6, and that puts you at 8. I've got 1, 2 for 3, so 6 to 8, end of the game. All right, so there it was 8 to 6 at the end of the game. Didn't manage to push out the objectives, and man, I failed to kill that tank. We've been talking off camera a lot about the super heavies.
Like an hour. We rolled a bunch of dice.
And we did.
We did a whole bunch of theory crafting.
It was a lot of theory crafting. It's funny because you played with it every game.
Yep.
At this point, you started off. The whole point was you'd never gotten used really in a game. You couldn't use it before, so we tried it out.
Banned it. It was the only one you couldn't use in tournaments.
That's right.
Out of like the Baneblade chassis.
And so you've played a whole bunch of games now, and you've discovered that your brain has just become, how do I make this one model better?
Yeah, and you can see that if you watch this game and you watch the other ones. all of the pieces are slowly coming, like more pieces have come in, like the Psyker came in to give it a better save, and the Engine Seer came in to make it tougher. More Bubble Wrap came in, and we've got the Valkyries to go and grab objectives, and then the Snipers to remove anything that could remove, because like Steve did a big thing with his Sniper, or his guy to reduce my hit.
Yep,
that's what the Snipers are for.
Yep, to kill the debuffing guys. Yeah. Because they hit on 2s, so even if they get debuffed somehow.
They hit on 2s.
They hit on 2s, they're on 2s.
Oh, they hit on 3s now.
It's the worst it's going to be, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's funny, because this is exactly what Owen said he didn't want to have happen with 40k.
But I found it first. That was the problem.
It was the first thing. It was the first thing you tried,
for the most rigged thing,
and you happened upon it. So we tried. We did a bunch of just dicing.
We know that there is a worse one out there.
There is. There's we don't know if it's worse yet. We think it's worse.
I think it's worse.
We think it's worse. We'll see if that one comes to be. If that abomination happens. That abomination comes to be. Maybe you can get us to talk about it later, but it's pretty obnoxious. The problem with this is I don't like the idea that I can't figure out a way to play against it. You guys are going to tell me in the comments probably a whole bunch of ideas on how I can face it. Things like las cannon squads, or play a different army, or there'll be a bunch of ways to try and take it down. And you're absolutely right. There are ways to kill it. We've picked out a bunch of different units that can do it. The problem is, how do we do it and have it? Well, how do we do it and also have it still feel like a game?
Right.
Where it's not just super heavy escalation fighting super heavies. Because the last thing I want to do is to tell someone they can't play with a toy they like. But it's escalating out of the point where we feel like...
We talked about that in the first game, where I'm like, I don't want to play, or I don't want to find the thing that I really think is overpowered. Because if you ever play without it, the first thing you're going to think is...
Why didn't I just take this?
The only reason I lost is because I handicapped myself.
Right.
And you ruined the game for both of the people involved.
And that's exactly what I don't want to do. I don't want Owen to feel like he's ever playing a game where he's not bringing his best, if he wants to bring his best. And that means I don't want to say things like, don't use the Hellhammer, don't use this tank, don't use this model. And
I absolutely recognize how easy it is for it to just carry the game away. Like,
and it has every
15 Terminators this game.
It did.
By itself.
Yeah, by itself.
Unwounded. Didn't even get hurt.
Nope.
Like, he took maybe one wound.
Couldn't touch it. And those are supposed to be the toughest things in the game. Like, those are supposed to be the toughest infantry, in the game.
Yeah.
And they have no answer to it, really. Like, I can take a bunch of things in the Space Marine army.
All guns are effective against them.
I can start painting things like, but the problem is then I'm building an army to fight that model. Right. And that's what we don't want to have happen, is we want armies to look like armies. So I took a theme list with Terminators and Scouts, and that can be argued to not be right if you're playing someone that's optimizing their list.
Actually, the worst thing is that even if you built a theme to try and fight him, I can build to counter that with him still in my list.
Probably, absolutely.
Those gangs of demo charge guys are going to come and kill everything when you try and plot against me.
We can escalate that way all the time. The problem is we feel stuck. So discuss it in the
best thing.
Well, discuss it in the thing below, in the comments below. How do you feel about super heavies and about tanks in general? Because tanks right now seem to be massively outclassing characters, especially for the points you pay for characters. And there's an answer to everything. The Imperium list in general, actually, I feel like has an answer for every threat.
Guard list in general.
The guard list, no, but like when characters became a problem for you could pull the assassins in, take double assassins. There's no limitations to how many of something you can take, so you can just take as many as you need to fill the job you need. Like it was 180 points for 2 Vindicare assassins, and that'll reliably kill like the debuffing librarians or whatever it is
that I need to get rid of.
That's right, whatever you need to get rid of that's causing you a problem right now. So you can hide your characters in big blobs of guys. It's hard for us to do it to get to them, at the best of times. But with like 40 wounds with the guardsmen standing around,
the conscript bubble with the commissar, and he'll never get to that tank again.
Oh, and even your engine seers or your psychers for giving you armor saves can just stand behind the Stormblade or the Hellhammer, and they have to shoot the Hellhammer first. So they can. So like literally, his support staff can just be walking along like with their hand on it, and unless I've got flyers really to get to an angle where they're closest, or deep strikers to get an angle where they're closest.
I can afford to put a 40-man point squad sitting around. Those guys.
Well, it's easy to maneuver yourself where I'm never going to either be able to appear with teleportation because as long as you're near a board edge, you can just put them on the side near the board edge, and I can't show up with anybody who can teleport. Or just place guys to make it so flyers can't get there.
Exactly.
So it's a real challenge, and this was not our intent behind our 40K 8th edition videos in the beginning. This was literally just Owen trying out a piece that happens to be, because this has literally been sitting on his desk for an edition or two. You got this model 2 years ago, and it's just been sitting in the box, and he wanted to try it out, and it seems real good. It's the most expensive of the super heavy guard tanks. It's really hard to counter, and he's finding himself, without having to make the choice of I don't take it, but I don't want to not take it because it's really good. How do you get around it? How do you list build?
619 points does more work and lasts longer
than that thing. I can't think of anything in the game. We tried knights. Knights will reliably kill if they go first. Well, but even then, they're mangled at the end.
The one didn't do it even going first when we rolled it out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he got bad dice though. That was the one where he got like abysmal dice. He didn't actually do anything, and he didn't get you in melee. It was you had 3 wounds left, and you backed up and killed him.
Yeah. But once again, though, I was down points in that fight.
Yeah, because you were fighting.
I still had another 200 points to add to my list at that point, or not 200, but like close to that. Yeah,
it's gonna be cool. Anyway, we're thinking about it. This is a big thing. I think what's going to be good is we're going to take a break and we're just going to build different armies. You're going to start working on your Nurgle. I'm going to start working on my Primaris Marines, and we're going to try something else.
I got a whole bunch of tanks sitting over there getting ready to be added to the menagerie.
He's in the zone now. This has happened. Yeah. He's been sucked into it. Of why would I not just take this thing every game forever? It's the defining model for 40K.
I just ordered more. So
into the rabbit hole we go. I guess the Nurgle is not getting painted. He was really excited about Nurgle last week.
I painted the rest.
You painted a squad. You painted all of it?
Yeah.
It's all done.
Yeah. Sitting at home.
No way. I don't believe you.
It took me like a half an hour to paint it.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We will try some different armies in the Guard. I'm working through my army still. Owen will at some point try something that isn't Guard.
I'll try something that isn't this tank.
that isn't Guard.
There you go.
So we'll see you next time. Thundermash. This is Owen. Not working.